There could not be a better time to have a conversation on social protection than now, especially as the COVID-19 pandemic could potentially worsen the widening inequalities in the country. Again, the 2020 election presented a greater opportunity for Ghanaians to put some of the many issues confronting the poor and vulnerable on the national agenda as political parties campaigned for the people's mandate. It was for this reason that civil society organization Send Ghana, in collaboration with the Social Accountability Forum and the Civil Society Platform for Social Protection, unveiled the Citizens' Manifesto on Social Protection Delivery, which is to direct the proposed policies to be announced by the various political parties as they prepare campaign messages ahead of the December elections. Accessing the issues of social protection in the manifestos of the two main political parties, some of the concerns raised by the citizens were not duly featured. Touching on the limited coverage of the school feeding program, the survey called for its expansion to cover all public basic schools, while the secretariat be made an authority to control political interference. They also requested that caterers on the program should be recruited from recognized associations and not by political affiliations, the statement said, and called for the improved monitoring to ensure value for money. Speaking with the executive director of Dankwa Institute, Richard Ahiagba, he's confident the NPP will review the policy to cover a larger target.
The key thing is to keep in mind is that the program continues to provide nutrition that helps the kids not only to satisfy their stomachs, but to be able to give them the nourishment they need to be able to enhance their learning capacity.
The National Democratic Congress also has its plans.
Our policy is to ensure that all schools that are in underserved communities would be provided, will be enrolled onto the school feeding program. It's also an incentive to get children in school. You know, we have the free compulsory universal basic education, but not every child of school-going age is in school. But because of school feeding program, it attracts more children to school. So it's a strategy to ensure that children are not left home, but they will come to school and benefit from education.
Richard Ahiagba, though cannot confirm the politicization of the contracts awarded to these contractors, is convinced that the contractors met the criteria.
Anybody can say anything. I don't know anybody who is politically connected that's on it. I am not so connected in terms of who gets it. Looking at the research outcome of the policy. So we're assessing, is the policy effective? Is it achieving its parent objective, being providing some nutritional support for kids and therefore assuring that they are in school, and in some cases from certain families where poverty is quite extreme, kids stay away from school because they can't feed. And so our commitment is to check if those objectives have been met.
The Ghana School Feeding Program is an initiative of the Comprehensive African Agriculture Development Program, Pillar 3, which seeks to enhance food security and reduce hunger in line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals on hunger, poverty, and malnutrition.